Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today I have what might be the world's smallest flashlight. This is the DQG Fairy, so stick with me. So today I have this little guy. This is the DQG Fairy. This is a tiny little brass light from DQG. Now they actually do make one that is 2 millimeters smaller. It's called the Spy. So they have two models. They actually have three models. They have a hobby model, a fairy model, and a Spy model. This one is 2 millimeters longer than the Spy. So other than that, pretty similar. This one comes in brass. The Spy has some knurling on it, but both extremely small flashlights. You thought the DQG Quantum that I reviewed previously, awesome little rechargeable flashlight, was small. Well, this one is even smaller. This little guy has the Cree XP G2 LED and pumps out 120 lumens, has a low and high mode. It's also cool that it has a glass lens there and is made out of polished brass. Here is what the back side looks like. They give you a little split ring that you can put through the center there, and then you see that it has this ridge in there and it has these holes on either side. You can actually get tritium inserts in yellow, green, or blue, or it might be yellow, red, and blue that you can slide in there, and those things glow for like 15 years. So you can have a little glowing piece in the head of this flashlight, which is pretty cool as well. As I said, it's two-stage, so you just twist to operate. You have your low mode, and then you twist even further, and you get your high mode. Perfect for a little keychain light. It's very floody, as we'll see in a moment, but works great as a little light. And I really like that it's got a lot of resistance in the twist here, so you're really not gonna run the risk of this thing turning on in your pocket, for example, or even when hanging on your keys. It does have a very tight turn to it. That tight turn means that it's really hard to operate one-handed, although you can do it. The Spy model, as I said, has some knurling on it, which helps with that. Now you can also change out this back section here with a section that actually would allow you to recharge the battery inside. It has a little micro USB, and you can order that as an add-on to this light. It takes the 10180 battery, which is rechargeable. Here's a close-up of the 10180 battery that it takes, and you just pop it in just like any other light and just screw the body together all the way until it turns on. Here's a quick size comparison between a CR123 on the left, an SD card, a nickel, and a standard size paper clip and safety pin. Here it is next to the DQG Quantum USB rechargeable light that I previously reviewed. You can see that these two lights are pretty much the same in diameter. You have a much more shallow reflector on the Fairy, and that gives it more flood and zero hotspot, whereas the DQG does have a hotspot beam to it. You can see just how much shorter it is there. It's about 2/3 of the size. Now you can get the add-on USB rechargeable adapter for the Fairy, which would make it longer and give you the capability to USB recharge the battery like you can with the DQG. Another thing to note is the DQG is quite easy to turn. Now I've never had this turn on in my pocket or on my keys, but the Fairy does have a much harder twist to it. This is on the high mode here. You can see that there is no hotspot. It's all flood with that shallow reflector, but it works great as just a little personal light. Whether you're going on a walk, walking your dog, you can see lighting up this tree here. Does a really good job. It's really bright right in front of you. You can see shining it on this wall here, even when I get really close, that there is no hotspot. it's all flood with that shallow reflector. So definitely a very cool little light, works awesome on a keychain, or you can even put it on a lanyard or a tether around your neck. That would work great too for things like taking out the dog, going on walks, or just anytime around the house, for example, when you need a little bit of light. 120 lumens is pretty dang bright for a light of that size. And like I said, it's the world's smallest, other than its brother, the Spy, which is only 2 millimeters shorter. Not that much difference at all. It's cool you can get those tritium inserts for it. I really like the look of the polished brass. I like that it's rugged for its size, and I also like that you can get that USB rechargeable option for it as well. I'm gonna put some links below to GearBest's website where you can pick up this light. You can check out the hobby model, the Spy model, and you can also, I believe, order the tritium inserts from them as well. So I'll put some links down below where you can see more about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me some comments below. Make sure you share this video to your friends and family who might be interested. You know, the holiday season is coming up. You can use that share button below to share on your favorite social media. You can also follow me on my social media, such as Google+, by clicking on the links in the description. As always, guys, if you haven't already done so, please click that red subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed for more videos.